Hi. Busy day.
Swagger, 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 swagger.
Recording already? Oh, hello.
Excited to be here.
Do I look mad though? That's the first question. Do I look fine? Yo, I coincidentally got a fade. Did I tell the audience I cheated on my barber, guys?
Who's that girl? It's me. What's up, guys? Are the mics even on there?
Are you about to crash out?
I just look like I'm about to crash out.
Crashing out.
It's a routine to crash out every single week.
Who doesn't crash out?
It's different kinds of crashing out. You know, you've got colossal crash out. And you get silent crash out.
But you see, the thing is, like, what's a crash out though, for real? Because I feel like all our crash outs, okay, mine at least, not the white people, like Benny and FC, it's pitchy erg. But mine is like valid. Mine makes sense.
Emilio crashes out loud. You need to know about it.
I wouldn't say I crash out. It's more like I'm expressing myself.
Dio's crash outs are like, they're very loud and like everybody knows that he's busy crashing out.
I don't know how loud I can go without cutting these mics. That's Emilio.
Wasn't I shouting last week in the office about something?
You would first, be verbal or something about it, but then he just doesn't say anything. He's just in a corner, moping.
A good example is when he's playing ping pong and things are not going his way and he just throws the racket and it goes flying and then he storms off and doesn't want to talk to anybody for the rest of the day.
It's always so entertaining.
Nga has a everyone stop right now crash out when she crashes out.
Inga doesn't really crash out, man, now that I'm thinking of it.
Surprisingly, I'm like the most calmest person, but I will have my moment whereby I almost crash out.
I rarely hear Nga complain, but it's probably because she internally is low-key burning down, but
But if I crash out, you never see me crashing out. You can't look like your problems, bro. Not in this industry.
Ga said she crashed out, but she wasn't here when she crashed out. So I think she cries. Like me.
The last time I crashed out was in September. I was shooting in the bushes, camping every single day for like 2-3 weeks. And on day 5, I was like, I can't do this. Because we had no bathrooms, guys. I was in the river, bathing in the river, I mean. We were bathing in the river. You have to freaking carry a shovel to go to the bathroom. Point is, on day 5, that's when my strength was really tested, and I'm talking mental strength. And I was just in my tent, and this is like, 9 p.m., and there's crocodiles around you, and I'm just like, man, it's so bad. I wish I could make a film about it. But yeah, that was the last time I ever crashed out. Another time I almost crashed out on Lisa. This girl stresses me, guys.
Lisa's crash outs are she doesn't crash out, she makes people crash out. Like, she's a problem.
I've never seen Lisa crash out at clients, to be honest. Mostly her own team members.
I did not crash out yet, okay?
She scolds. She scolds when she crashes out. So you get told off.
It depends on the gear room situation. Lisa.
This bloody gear room.
She just spams the group with messages. Very passive aggressive. She could possibly throw you with a camera, crash out, and that's when we're talking gear room and we're talking Lisa.
People, I put labels on. I told them where it's supposed to go, but they still don't put it.
One eternity later.
But then I come in here like a day after, and then everything's just all over the place.
Girl is low-key violent. I'm so scared of Lisa, actually.
I've never seen the new guy crash out, but he's about to.
My name is Misael. Also, people call me Lechto. If it's difficult to remember my name, you can call me Laptop.
He doesn't crash out.
It's only his first day, but he's very chill so far.
I consider myself someone that is very simple to deal with, someone that is also very creative.
I told him that we have very frequent crash outs in this office, and he seemed very shocked by it. So that indicates that he might be a person that doesn't really express a lot of anger.
Misael hasn't crashed out yet, and he seems like a calm guy. Let's see if we can get him to that point.
We're still getting there. We still gotta push more buttons. And then one day he'll crash out on us.
Oh, Alex, yes. Oh, Alex, of course, he crashed out a lot.
Yeah, I crash out a lot, mostly internally.
His face is too clean. I don't see any impurities. He still has that baby face, so I don't think he stresses enough to crash out.
Alex just kind of tells you if he doesn't want to work with somebody anymore. That's his crash out.
But he crashes out in this very monotone way. His voice doesn't go up or down. It's just like, here, this is me, Alex. I'm crashing out right now. This is Alex crashing out.
Alex does this funny thing. You would just say, he would look at me, shake his head, and he would say, "This is such a delightful morning."
Alex, he makes me crash out. Yes.
What does he do?
What does he not do?
I'm not sure if I can say this, but can I? Okay. Okay, cool.
I feel like Alex doesn't know how to handle it because there's a lot of vices Alex has around him.
Alex goes and breathes some air when he's stressed out. He doesn't crash out. He breathes a lot of air. Maybe a little grapey, or a little mango, or a little raspberry.
I crash out in silence, you know. But then I will talk to Daddy, Reynold.
Reynold, he just threatens our bosses that he's gonna quit.
No, I have moments of frustration with certain proceedings.
Reynold crashes out the least. Yeah, but it's funny because every time he crashes, I notice how Reynold crashes out, which is funny. Like I've seen him once. Like, I don't know, client said something, man. I don't want to say the client's name because it's a sensitive topic. But the person said something on a WhatsApp. He was still like standing and reading the message from his desk. And he just went back and like just zapped the laptop, you know, both hands.
Reynold keeps it well to himself, but just sometimes you hear like a quick exclamation.
But I don't actually crash out. I have like play crash outs. I'll be like that and I'll rant about it for like 2 seconds, but I don't actually care.
Yeah, Reynold doesn't crash out. That guy is bulletproof.
To him, a new day is a new day. As long as he has his tea and his kitty bag, you know, he's good.
When Reynold crashes out, he starts eating a lot. and he would like, you would stand by his laptop, you'd look at his email and you'd like say something or like, when people do dumb stuff, then I crash out, which is a lot, which means I crash out more than I should crash out. So more often than I would like to, I would say fairly about effectively once a week.
Oh yeah, Diane's new. That Diane doesn't crash out. Yeah, but he's also new. He's gonna still feel the wrath.
I complain. Yeah, I start moaning. Yep.
Diana hasn't had a lot of working experience here yet. He hasn't crashed out.
He pretends to crash out, but I don't think he's really had anything to make him crash out. But soon we'll see his true colors.
I don't know. When Dion crashes out, he just doesn't rock up to work.
The day of the FC Smith.
I don't know. FC is like he seems calm.
I think he crashes out, but he handles pretty well.
FC is a crash out.
I don't know. Listen. I don't crash out, per se. I had real crash outs where I cried in the bathroom a couple of times.
Yeah, FC is also quite vocal, or he gets super quiet.
FC does so sort of like subtly and quiet, but you can feel it. Like you can feel him crash out. Like he doesn't say much and then he just rubs his head or he'll just whoop his earphones off. He's like, what is that noise? And you know that man is crashing out.
Yeah. FC's crash outs, they leave the whole office trembling. It's like an earthquake. Call it FC Smith.
If this crash out, you have to leave him alone at that moment in time.
And FC is crashing out. And I'm not talking about those playful crashes out. I'm talking about like the ones where he's just like dead in the face, silent. And when you talk to him, his tone of voice is just so flat when he talks to you. It's scary. He would make a good horror movie.
One day, he like crashed out so bad, he was scary. I've never seen FC so scary in my life, bro. Like, I'm coming to ask him something. Hey, yo, FC, how do I do this? He's like, go ask somebody else. And I was like, yo, you better play sad music when I'm doing this. He was like, go ask somebody else. And I was like, yo.
That's not a crash out. That's just management.
FC has also been pretty calm. Do I crash out the most at the moment?
I think Benny crashes out the least because he is a calm person.
Yo guys, where's the gimbal at? Where's the gimbal? Lisa?
I think Benny, if I could rate on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give probably a 6.
Benny gets super frustrated and just complains, and he gets this rage inside of him.
Yo, Benny would go on a massive rant for I think 10 minutes.
I do crash out on a regular basis. And I think most of the time it's warranted.
He kind of like spirals. So it starts somewhere and then it just goes south. And it kind of like...
Like, Benny's crash outs really scare me. Like, honestly. I called my mom the one time.
I think I've had unwarranted crash outs.
Benny, he paces a lot. He gets up, voices his complaint, starts pacing around, and does this thing.
He's just like... That's Benny when he's crashing out, I think. Yeah. The day of the SD card, he was just like a little bee. Bzz, bzz.
Tim has also been crashing out lately. I don't know.
He is the #1 crash outer.
I think Tim crashes out every Monday meeting.
But Tim's crash outs aren't usually like midday. It's more like he comes already vexed in the morning. Just scowling like this morning. Tim was just like on some, yo, you know, like I was like, chill, bro, chill.
Tim just came into the office fuming, dropped off gear, and he was absolutely fuming.
I feel like Tim tries to keep it all together because he's a leader, I guess, of a political party called Nuka Nuka. Anyway.
Leave their cups around.
Tim stays pretty analytical, even though he's crashing out. But when he crashes out, it's best not to ask him high-level questions at that point in time.
I think Tim crash outs in secret.
Yeah, this is my cup, but shut up!
What is the most recent event that has caused you to crash out?
All my gear that got stolen.
It was about the robbery.
Yeah, let's go.
We're very careful, nothing was visible. We didn't open our car or show anything that it was there, but our gear was in the boot and we drove to a location and I think we got jammed.
What do you want to know, bruh? He talked me up. Yes, I'm still emotional. I'm not going to crash out. You're rage baiting me now.
2 of our laptops, one of our primary photography cameras, lens, a really expensive film camera of mine, AirPods, about $25,000 worth of storage.
Took our backpacks. I got robbed the second time this year, which is messed up. Very depressed about it.
Yeah, it was a big crash out.
You know, people crash out in this office. I wouldn't be able to say who crashes out the most.
It's only like the people that are mentally unstable.
For a creative company, we're actually pretty sane, all things considered.
Crash outs are healthy, and I think it is needed in a creative agency. So sometimes you just gotta crash a little and burn.
You know, we are called Nuka Nuka, the social media agency, but in our full name, you also have the CC. It stands for Crash Out Central. So it's Nuka Nuka Social Media Agency, Crash Out Central.
I'd like to say I'm proud of us. We don't crash out that much, and we do so professionally.
So you weren't conceived in London. That's crazy.
Crashes out the
Is that mic on?
Oh, is this like your deco one?
Yeah.
Sorry. I ruined it for you. Can I vent? Because I'm actually heartbroken.
That was a lot of pressure for the first day.
Crash out.
It can't be like last time whereby mine goes off. Okay. Just make sure I'm on focus, ne?
Yeah.
Okay, sharp. Okay, but just make sure.